I sometimes drink alcohol. I like to have sex before I've been married. Like, there's a lot of things that I do that people may not agree with. So you've seen the Voices cover for the single. We're just gonna punch it in After Effects, do something cool here. I shot this cover art before I ever thought of it as being cover art. It was actually, I was going through a really deep depression, and I reached out to my friend and I said, can you take some photos of me so I can capture what it's like to be in this time? And so releasing Voices, which is about that time, I decided to use that as the cover. I got a number of comments from people telling me that by sexualizing my message, I was doing like a disservice. I'm gonna read you part of this comment. The resonant truths in the message you put out exist outside of you. Those resonant truths belong to all of humanity. This is all about self-promotion, not the message you espouse. A quote on saving your breath, talking with people who would sooner defend and abstract rather than understand. Quote, don't wrestle with pigs. You'll get filthy, and besides, they love it. I'm covered in mud. I agree I'm the fool, but not the reason why. I want people to understand who Adam Roa is, like who I am. I never said my message is supposed to be for 6 or 7 year olds. I curse. I say things like shit or fuck or whatever. Like, I curse. I sometimes drink alcohol. I like to have sex before I've been married. Like, there's a lot of things that I do that people may not agree with. And I want people to be clear about that. I'm in no way trying to be something that I'm not. I'm this dude who is here to show people that you can be all of the things that I just said and also be a really loving human. And to think that someone else has the idea of how my message should go out in order for it to be more resonant to the truth that belongs to humanity of my message is so ridiculous. And as an artist, there's a version of me, there's a side of me that is coming online and being expressed now through my music and my expression that people who've been following me, because this person's been following me for a long time, the people who've been following me for a long time are like, oh, I don't like that. And I actually see that as a great thing. I see that as a great thing because it means that I'm holding a strong energy. And the thing about that is that I'm aligned with what I'm putting out. There's nothing about my cover art where I feel like I'm trying to sexualize anything. In fact, I feel like I could do the exact same pose, sit on the edge of the bed in my underwear, and if I was 100 pounds overweight, people wouldn't think of it as being sexualized. So that should help people understand there's a projection onto the photo that's happening based on someone's own lens. That's the beauty of art, is that we get to project our own experience onto the art. There's gonna be anger that comes out. There's gonna be sexiness that comes out. There's going to be a side of me that gets to be expressed in my music that is for me. And if you don't like it, I totally get it. My hope is that you're gonna remain open to the idea that you don't have to like everything I do to still get value out of my messages. In fact, if we can stay open-minded and compassionate to people we disagree with, I think that's more useful than just agreeing with everyone. But please don't tell me how my messages belong to humanity and don't get to come through the way that I want to express them. The same way I won't tell you that you need to do something my way. I encourage you to find your way. I encourage you to find your expression. If you don't like how I'm expressing my message, find your own way of expressing your message. That's it. I'm gonna drop.